good old John Green. You know him, you love him, John Green. He says on Twitter, "It's baffling to me that some of y'all see stuff in your mind. You see it? The way your eyes see? I always thought visualize meant thinking of the words / ideas / feelings associated with the thing, not actual visuals. I am such a total 5 on this scale. I didn't know 1 through 4 existed."
What does this mean?
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I mean, this explains quite a bit.
I mean, this explains. I don't know where you're going to go with this.
I don't know. I just it doesn't make
quite
sense.
a bit.
So he's saying he can't picture things in his head.
He's saying, so there's some people, they say, can close their eyes. Like, so if you close your eyes, can you picture a red apple to the point that you could actually physically draw the apple? Like you would use that as a reference point to draw an apple.
Okay, so to that extent, no.
That's a 1 on that scale. That amount of detail where you
Okay.
can literally draw you could be like that kid we grew up with who can just draw things out of nothing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I guess
That's a 1.
According to that, then I would be a 2. But this is
A 2 is where you don't see that much. You see the outline and.
But let me contest this a little bit, because you're in that scenario. Number 1 has to be an artist.
No, but if they're good at drawing, there's one thing to look at a picture and be able to draw it.
How would I, if I can't draw? How would I know that I'm not a 1? You know what I mean? Like I need some other model for, like, if I can close my eyes and visualize like an event that happened, a memory, or like, okay, I can imagine what it's going to look like when I'm editing a video, or you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Does that, can I still qualify as a 1 in that way?
I see what you mean.
But
yeah.
So are you a 1?
No.
What are you? According to that.
I truly don't know. I mean, like, so if people say, yeah, I close my eyes, I'm just seeing black. I don't see like images pop up of like a red apple or like a.
Well, this is making me question myself, because I've never thought that I couldn't do this, but then I was like, okay, if I close my eyes.
Does like a movie pop up where you can see scenes, like if you could just pop up a road, you could be in New York City. You can see that's like what they're saying. But I
mean, yeah, obviously when I close my eyes, it's black. But like I can see things. I can imagine that. I think this is saying is like, I can't imagine. He's saying I can't even imagine images. I just think of words and the way I feel about things.
And it's complicated, because it's like, I think that nobody actually knows what they're describing when they describe it. I think that everyone is trying to describe something that's indescribable that we all experience, and then we make this chart of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 when we're all really seeing almost the same thing.
That's why I feel like this is a conspiracy. What this reminds me of truly is that internal monologue debacle. Do you remember this? Remember when this was a thing going around? That some people can't think of words in their head?
Oh, that's what I thought this was. This is the same thing. This is a sister of this, a cousin?
I don't remember where I got this. There are different theories, but the simplest and least condescending, least pejorative view of folks who don't regularly have inner monologues is that many of them are processing information and prepping for tasks using visual imagery rather than words. So it's saying that if you're a 1 on this scale, you don't have an internal monologue. But if you're a 5, that means you do see words. So that's what John Green is saying here. He's saying, I just think in words. I don't think in images.
So you can't just, he's saying he can't just be in the shower and just kind of, he has to be thinking, the dog is this. I'm going to build a dog house. And it's not just like this idea that he's like imagining.
And I am more that way. Like I'm always thinking in words, I think, but I can also think in images.
Right.
I think.
Yeah.
Unless don't know what I'm talking about.
I think that I see what you mean. This feels like people are really trying to segment this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When it's like, okay,
everyone
we
is
all
desperate to have a number.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. It's like we're all this. I'm not saying we're all the same. You've got some crazy prodigies who are these child prodigy artists who can just come up with this stuff.
Yeah.
And then you've got some people who can't, like John Green maybe, who can't think of anything. I don't know. And then normally all of us are like 2 and 3.
Right.
And then
This
you
is
got some
interesting.
geniuses, and you got some people who just are blank.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I see what you mean. It feels like people trying to segment each other too much.
Yeah.
Trying to be
well,
special.
Maybe, yes. That's what I think. It's
I'm
like,
a
oh,
one,
are
I'm
you
a
a 2?
five.
Are you a 1?
Yeah.
I can't see anything. Yeah, you can. What are you talking about?
like right now, if I'm just sitting here, I can picture a color picture without seeing colors, without seeing
Right.
of my doghouse and of my dog. I can
Right.
make up them walking up to it. Like I'm visualizing this in my mind.
Like if you can't visualize colors, how do you know what a color is? Like, how can I look at this sheet of paper and say that's white if I
Yeah.
can't visualize what white is in my brain?
Right, without even closing your eyes, you can think this is. I can visualize green.
Yeah.
You're not seeing it, but you can visualize it.
Yeah.
You can know. You think of it. You know the feeling it gives you.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. It does. It all seems hokey to me. It does.
This is a conspiracy.
I think it's just to get 24 million views.
That
and he
is
posted that
correct.
at exactly 11:11 a.m. So that's another conspiracy.
I just wanted to talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, that has peed me off in the past. Like this constant
I know.
thing. Like-
That's real. Honestly, that's what I really want to talk about. This annoyed me, but I didn't know why. Thank you for helping
That's
me with
why.
that.